I'm going to be needing my glasses for this one because this one is too sweet. Okay, I'm ready for gist with you guys today. Okay, I'm ready. This one is very interesting because today is story time, and I think we should be doing more stories. You know what I mean. Okay, anywho, hi everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time of being here, you're welcome. My name is Titilola. I live in Toronto, Canada, where I just basically share my life as a African or a Nigerian, Canadian immigrant too. If this is your first time of being on my channel, please, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to my channel by clicking that subscribe button and also the bell button so you know whenever I post a cool brand new video. Even before you start watching this video, why not share with your family and your friends, your loved ones, because it's going to be fun. Who doesn't like story time? Today's story is about the journey of a Canadian permanent resident who is already in Canada. Apparently she documented her story from the beginning to the end, and this is just the first part. If I see that this video does very well, I just might be posting part 2 and part 3. So my friend writes to me and tells me, hey babes, I think that my story would be very fun for you to share with your audience. And I'm like, cool, let's do it. And she sends me this beautiful story. And I read the story and I was laughing so hard because I think it was just too funny not to share with you guys. So I'm going to be reading her story of how she became a permanent resident of Canada. And I'm going to be needing my glasses for this one because this one is too sweet. And I don't want to read it in a way that you don't understand. So please, let me wear my glasses. Now I see clearly. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. Why not relax with me, grab your popcorn, whatever. Let's just download this gist together. Okay, so it says it's passport request, guys. There's a saying that delay is not denial, and I am a living testimony of this. Let me start from the beginning. This whole Canada journey started in August of 2018 when I saw my colleague at work preparing for IELTS. That's the English test. I was like, babe, which one is this? Then she told me it's for Canada PR. The first time I heard the acronym PR, she started explaining and I got lost in the middle of the conversation thinking to myself how tedious this whole process is. And so I started the conversation of Nigeria is better, Jare. There's no place like home. I've schooled in the UK before. I love my beloved Nigeria, blah, blah, blah. But my people, I still do not know what got me interested enough to start talking to my husband about it. I spoke to my husband and he got really upset with me, telling me that I have come again from let's shop for a new apartment to let's relocate. But I understood where the anger was coming from. I convinced him to take the IELTS because I wasn't too sure of passing. My husband sabi book die. I was reading like someone preparing for JAM. JAM is like it's the Joint Admissions Matriculations Board, I think. Yeah, I think I still remember that. Yeah, so it's just like your SATs, the ones you take before you go to uni. So that's what we call it in Nigeria, JAM. So she said I was reading like someone preparing for JAM. Meanwhile, my wonderful husband was just there telling me how he had not started reading any material for the IELTS 1 week to exam. So she was like, yay, Mogbe, I'm finished. At the exam hall, I saw my husband sleeping. She said, I quickly asked someone to help me wake him up. The exam was just about to start. We wrote the exam and left. So she asked him how the exam went, but his typical answer whenever, she asked about an exam is, I'm not sure I did well, but she thinks that that's his pride talking. So fast forward to when the results came out. As expected, hubby got the perfect score and I passed. but my score wasn't going to cut it. So automatically, my husband became the principal applicant with so much begging. Remember, he wasn't into the relocating thing in the first place. So now the next thing is to take the WES. That's the education evaluation, right? We did our WES around November. UK and Nigeria police report in November, medicals in January, proof of funds in February. Finally, we submitted our application on the 15th of February. We thought that the race was over. Little did we know that we're just getting started. If emails could talk, they will say something like, "Madam, please stop stalking me, I beg, because I didn't let any email rest. Every minute I'm checking my husband's email. I even made it easier by enabling his email on my phone, so when he gets it, I get it too." You guys. Just in case he misses an email. Okay. The wait started. We didn't get an update up until April for biometrics. Not too bad. Then the longer wait started. I was too paranoid. We made sure our proof of funds was intact. So when they ask us to provide additional documents, usually proof of funds, at least we know that we're ready. But not even a simple hello on our application. Everywhere was just dry. Now the interesting part. This one went too fast. I laughed when I saw this one. That was how I used my husband's birthday to make wave with Minister of Immigration, Ahmed Hussein. I sent one long email of how I wanted my husband's birthday present to be our approved application on his birthday. Oh my God. I can be that extra, I know. Girl, me, I know. This is over extra, like this is over the top. But let's see how the story goes. Aisha sent the email a day to his birthday, but didn't get any response until 1 month after, when I had even forgotten my husband did his birthday. One Oxley Ministerial Inquiries Division responded and was like, I didn't provide enough information for him to release details of our application to me. He also added plenty epistle to make it look like he took his time to respond to me. Of course, they're just being polite. So I ended up telling my husband what I did, and he told me to calm down and be patient, that it will come at the right time. It's easier said than done, Jare, you know. So I persuaded him to raise SSC notes. So that's like a case inquiry note. After that one did not work, I begged him to allow us request GCMS notes. Till now, we still haven't gotten a response from them. They should keep it. We don't need it again. It's not your fault. So yeah, our GCMS is called Global Case Management System. It's just basically like a case note of your application. Let's continue. Let me tell you, from my experience, putting your documents together for submission is the easiest. The hardest part is waiting for an update on your application every single minute. I can't even compare that feeling to anything. 6 months passed, no response, no GCMS notes, no updates. Kai, me that my patience level is below 10%. I disturbed my husband to raise another CSC note, but this time he put his foot down and said that was the end of him making an effort to reach out to them. Aisha secretly kept calling. But same response from them, that our application has been completely reviewed. There was even an automated response I got that looked like they were telling me not to disturb them again. I had to be sure it was truly a generic email. Now let me tell you something real quick. If you are in the same position and you're losing patience, no news is good news. If something was wrong with your application, trust me, within weeks, like CIC will send back your application with the speed of light. Like something is wrong, they'll get back to you very quickly and you will know that something is wrong. So if it's taking a while, before you actually hear back from them, it means everything is fine, everything is going smoothly. If they're not requesting for anything or asking for additional documents, trust me, it means everything is good. I kept trying to bury my head in office work so I won't be worked out with worry, but it no work. I just tried to keep my cool in the physical while I kept firing prayers in the spiritual. Yes! Fire! Fire on! This is serious. This time, my husband had resigned from work in Lagos and gone back to Abuja, as Lagos Stress wanted to finish my husband for me. Tell me about it. This time, we still didn't know what the outcome of our application was going to be. But his level of confidence, I still trip for every day. Okay. 6 days fasting with prayers finally came through. Wow. On the 18th of September, our prayers finally got answered. Hey! Our time came and God gave us victory over delay and denial. Amen, somebody. This is serious. Why am I being overly dramatic? I like Jisha. My husband and I made a bet that the first to see the email will be credited by the other. Okay, good deal. I like that one. So as my husband was the one to see it first, my account balance reduced. You play too much. All in all, and through it all, I am grateful and thankful to God. He came through for us. God has been so faithful. We have so much packing and planning to do all of a sudden, but I'm loving every bit of it. I pray your congratulations reaches you too. Thank you for your support. Now their CRS was 558. And the cutoff at the time they were invited was 4:45. This was a good time, you guys. Yeah, 2016 to 2018 were good times for express entry. Right now, there's a lot more pressure and it's crazy. So yeah, so CRS was 458. The cutoff was 4:45. The ITA, that's invitation to apply, was 15th of December 2018. So for my friend, the timeline of application was 7 months and 2 days, which is not bad at all. In fact, that's quick. I know there are people who got theirs in 3 months, 6 months, 5 months, but 7 months, that's not bad. There are people who actually stay in the pool for up to a year and then they have to join back in. So 7 months is not a bad time at all. I'm so happy for them. I just want to say, do not put yourself under any sort of pressure to come to Canada. Not everybody is going to be able to come here, no matter how much you want to come. I definitely know that all our journeys are different and some of us are predestined to be in Canada, some of us are not. But I would say wherever life takes you, wherever your journey takes you, it's just really what you're doing where you're at. So I'm hoping that you enjoyed this story with me. I enjoyed reading to you guys. I'm hoping that I'm able to share more with you. If this story does very well, I'm going to be sharing part 2 and part 3. In the meantime, I'm keeping them until you share the story to your family and your friends. Just laugh with me, learn with me, ask questions in the comment section. And if you like to share your own story, you can send me an email or DM me on Instagram. Let's have a chat and then we can see how we can share your own story. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Happy Sunday. I hope you have a relaxing rest of your weekend and I'll be seeing you in my next video. Until then, bye bye.